Good morning, this is Sarah, your healthy carnivore in the UK. Lost count of my days, see that as a good thing. It's well over 100 though, but I just can't remember the number. Is it 117? Is it 118? Who cares? I'm going to be a carnivore forever, so it doesn't matter what the number is. I'm just reflecting on the whole, I don't want to get political, but we know what's happening in America, don't we, with the new elections and who the new elected person has chosen for his health spokesperson. Really fascinating. Though I would like to say, as I always say in these situations, I'll believe it when I see it. I always say that because I want to have so much hope. I want to believe that this is going to change everything around and make everything better for everyone. But I think I'll just say, I'll believe it when I see it. Here's the headline that we're all kind of seeing this week. You know, the new president has elected his health person. He's going to sort it all out, apparently. I still think we need to work on the ground level, though. I don't think we need to be taking our eye off the ball with spreading this carnivore message. Because if we think that politicians are going to sort out our lives for us for the better, we're possibly being slightly naive. Like I said, I want it to be true. I want this to be the answer. But I don't think we should take our eye off the ball. I don't think we should relax our carnivore channels as a result. We need to keep surging forward with the health stories, the healing stories, and the bullshit about pesticides spread vegetables and ultra processed foods and seed oils. We cannot keep our foot off the accelerator on those things. Keep talking about it. Of course, the BBC, who I affectionately call the biased brainwashing, I'm not going to use the next word that I use. Let's say it properly. Biased brainwashing corporation. You can change the C word at the end to whatever you like. Of course, they have gone straight in with the whole arm juice thing. You know, the needle with the arm juice thing. They've put that down as their headline. Let's see that. Because they know that 85 to 90% of people still believe in the arm juice that goes in the arm, in the needle. So they know that if they want to muddy the waters, as they like to do, and they keep their propaganda machine going, they're going to put that word in there. They're going to say he's a denier, an anti this and anti that, so that most people go, this is all a bad idea. I hate what this new president's doing. This is all bad. And I'm going to keep eating what I always eat and not going to listen to these clowns. I'm not now thinking, well, they're going to sort it out. We don't have to say anything now. We do. Keep talking. We can't rely on politicians to sort out our problems for us. We can hope that they will, but with a nice sense of suspicion. Let's talk about raw meat for a moment, because it's lovely that I'm getting all these new subscribers, but that does mean I'm getting loads of people surging in with comments, some of them derogatory. It's fine, as long as you don't call me a liar, it's cool. But the other kind of comment that I don't necessarily overly enjoy is when people say, you're not doing it properly. It makes you sound like a vegan, okay? I have had a comment saying, I'm not really doing carnivore properly because all my meat is cooked. So what? So what? Is 99% of the food going into my mouth animal food? Food from an animal? Yes, it is. I'm carnivore. Get over it. It's hard enough in this modern world to not go eating all of the amazing treat food that other people are eating. Is it not hard enough to be carnivore? You know, the quit rate on carnivore is actually a lot harder than most people would believe. But that's not because it's causing anyone any harm. It's because people are sociable creatures. They've discovered that everyone around them is eating all the other things that they used to enjoy, used to get pleasure from. And sometimes they slip and want those things too. Even though they know they're harming them, even though they know those foods might be harming them, they go, oh, it's okay, one little bite. And that can sometimes cause you grief, and then you go back to carnivore. My favourite online carnivores YouTube carnivores, any kind of carnivore, is the one that says, that person over there drinks black tea. Not ideal, but that's okay. That person over there is having hard cheese, cheddar. That's okay. This person over there is having most of their meat really well cooked, and that's okay. That person over there is having stevia on occasion. Not every day, but on occasion. That's okay. On the tea subject, moving on from the stop telling me I'm not carnivore. On the tea subject, I know I've confused you all by bringing it back this week, but I was watching a really good video by Elizabeth Bright. She's so annoying because she is right. There could be poetry made up here. In fact, I may have to make up some kind of poetry about Elizabeth Bright because she's so infuriating. But correct. I learnt new information about black tea again today. I work outside with children. I'm outside for many, many hours on my feet, and it's getting to warm drink season. We've all got warm thermos flasks, mugs that we take outside, and it looks like I'm going back to hot water in mine again, because she's because I mean, I've heard all the stories about tannins and how it stops iron absorption, and then I've heard all the stories about oxalates and how it goes into the joints, and I know that it affects the bladder badly, and I know it affects the bowel badly. Things I've just experienced myself, but I didn't know something, and I was going to just keep having it for a couple of months and then stop, but no. Apparently, the fluoride content in most teas that you buy really severely adversely affects your thyroid. And so, you know, if you are not losing weight and you have got a thyroid that isn't in perfect optimal range and you are drinking black tea, it's got to go. It's got to go. So, sadly, it's a very sad story. Very sad story. But it's gone again. So I kept it in all but a week, and it's now gone again. I don't have that much battery on my phone this morning, so I'm going to have to cut this short. So, and I'm parked here surrounded by electric cars. I do apologise if any of my viewers has an electric car, but I just want to say, have these people that have got electric cars never owned a laptop or a mobile phone or a rechargeable battery of any kind? What's going to happen to this car in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years time? My phone is 4 years old and the battery capacity, the range on it is shit. I'm now thinking of upgrading my phone quite soon because the battery on it is really, really bad. I guess most people that buy electric cars are just going to get it for 3 years and then trade it in again, aren't they? But anyone buying an electric car second-hand, good luck. Good luck with saving the polar bears and your battery range anxiety. Because I've got battery range anxiety right now. I have no charging cables in the car. Range anxiety is a real thing. I couldn't do it as my car. And at the moment, I have got some things wrong with the car that are electrical. So let's just have all of it electrical. So dangerous. I've noticed all electrical vehicle cars have got just one screen in the middle. No nice sort of knobs and buttons that you can fiddle with. It's all... So what if you want to suddenly put your fog lights on or suddenly put the heater on? You've got to go through some touch screen and scroll down things. Sorry, I went on a bit of a rant then. Some electrical powered car was just parked next to me and I didn't realise. And it makes me very nervous because I think we're going to have a bonfire at some time soon. Oh, apologies to my viewers who have one. I'm sure it's a great investment for you. I'm sure you're saving the polar bears on their ice caps floating around. I went off on one there. went off on one. I'm going to have to stop this video soon. It's not going to be one of my super long ones. But tomorrow I have got my video with Dave. So I may not do one of my own tomorrow because I don't have anything big to say. So I did have a couple of lovely comments come in overnight that I really wanted to talk about. But I haven't made a note of them. Still trying to figure out how to do reaction videos. But I think I might do one. I know how to do... If you know how to do a reaction video, please tell me what software you use and whether it was free or not, and whether you do it on a desktop or your phone, and whether your phone's iPhone or Samsung or Android, you know, whether, you know, how you do it, and is it easy to do, and is it easy for dummies to do like me, because I'd love to do a reaction on one of my old videos at some point. So please tell me what software you use. And is it free? Is it not? How much did it cost? Is it worth it? And if you're happy to have me around your house to learn how to use it, I'll bring the steak. So I don't really have much more to say on that. I think I'm not really prepared today. This isn't going to be one of my best ones. But I would say, though, in relation to what I said right at the beginning with the American election stuff, don't sit on your heels. Don't sit back. Keep talking. We cannot sit back and hope. Back in 2020, many of us were hoping that certain people were going to come along and save us somehow. I'm not going to say too much about that. But in 2020, 2021, there were a lot of rumours going along that some magical politician or lawyer or something was going to come along and sort all the shit out. They didn't come and sort all the shit out. What I'm trying to say is, if there is change in the world, it has to happen on the ground level. People walking the walk, talking the talk, and being an example to our friends and family, and spreading out hope that way. That's all I want to say on that. So I'm now going to edit this massively because a lot went wrong with this video and it doesn't feel like it's flowed. And it may not even go out. So if it has gone out, so lovely to have you. Thank you for tuning in. Look out for Dave Mack's video. It probably come out about Tuesday. So it's going to be recorded tomorrow at 1 PM. It's coming out Tuesday. If I think of anything particular to say tomorrow, I'll let you know. But thank you so much for listening, and I'm going to drink my fizzy water and just carry on thriving. Take care. Thank you for listening. Bye.